We've all heard of dangerous social media challenges, like when the kids were eating Tide Pods. Now, there's a new one that's getting a lot of attention on TikTok.
Right, it shows kids doing their own lip injections. Amy Wegman is working from home this morning, talking to a doctor that's showing just how dangerous this really is.
Hi guys, good morning. So I'm joined this morning with Dr. David Schaefer. He's a plastic surgeon. He's actually up in New York. Good morning, Dr. Schaefer.
Hi, good morning. Great to see you.
Great to see you too. So we've heard of all these trends on social media over the years that especially teens can kind of fall prey to. And the newest one we see on TikTok is a little bit alarming. So tell me a little bit about what's going on here.
So basically, there's a new trend with these hyaluronic pens. And basically, people are wanting to enhance their lips. And instead of going to a plastic surgeon or a dermatologist, they're ordering a device online which actually shoots hyaluronic acid into the lip.
So, for either teenagers who are contemplating doing this and have seen it on TikTok, or parents who worry, my kid might be susceptible to something like this, what would you say to them? What are the implications?
When anybody tries to perform a medical procedure on themselves, it's bound to have a fail. And we've all seen fail videos of cooking shows and other things that we watch online, but this is a medical procedure, so there's nothing funny about it. It's actually very dangerous. And when you look online, you can order one of these pens, and it actually looks almost like a gun, and you cock it, it makes air pressure in the chamber, and then you actually put it and you shoot it into your face. So imagine doing that to yourself or your kid doing that to themselves. It's a dangerous thing. There's no control over it. And you don't even know actually what you're shooting into your face. They're calling it hyaluronic pen, but anybody could put anything into that chamber. So imagine if they got a contaminated product or a silicone-based product. That could lead to lifelong complications and problems for that person.
So is there ever a case where you would want to buy one of these pens and use it legitimately, or is it best to leave this to a doctor?
It's best to leave this to a doctor. It's definitely in the category of a medical device, and you wouldn't order surgical instruments and do surgery on yourself. You wouldn't order a needle and inject yourself. And just because this doesn't have needles and it's using high pressured air to inject the product into the face, it doesn't mean that it's less dangerous. You really need a highly qualified, well-trained person to do a treatment. And there's this whole other question of why would a kid be doing this to themselves too? I mean, adults get injections in their lips and cosmetic procedures, but these are kids doing this. And if the parents aren't knowing what's going on, it could really lead to a problem.
So probably the best advice would be to have conversations with your kids, talk with them, and keep an eye out for one of those things. Can you show it to us one more time?
Yeah, definitely. So if you see this laying around in your kid's bedroom, definitely talk to them, but monitor them. Talk to your kids. Now everybody's wearing a mask too, so they might have done it to themselves and now they're hiding it because they're wearing the mask. So, definitely good communication with your kids, teaching them to love themselves and not feel like they have to fall victim to pressures online, I think is very important. Hug your kids, love them, and let them know that they're special and not have to do these kind of things to themselves to feel different.
It's awesome advice. All right, Dr. David Schaefer out in New York this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great, thanks for having me. Have a great day.
Now, those pens are really easy to get. You can actually buy them for under $70. The American Society for Dermatologic Surgery issued a patient safety alert saying not to use those pens.